Hi everyone, this is Cherry Enchantress, and this is your 2025 romance reading. So, what will happen in love in 2025? We have 4 piles this time. So, here's pile 1, the Page of Swords, pile 2, Page of Pentacles, pile 3, Page of Cups, and pile 4, Page of Wands. So let's take a deep breath in through your nose. Close your eyes. Hold it. Release your breath through your lips. Open your eyes and let your soul and heart be guided to the pile that's calling you. You may find you choose more than one, and that's perfectly okay as well. All right, everybody, let's begin. And you chose pile number 1. All right, you chose the Page of Swords. And the Page of Swords, I feel like it's kind of a mea culpa energy. It's forgive me, and it's the feminine saying, yes, of course I forgive you. Or I elevate you. I feel like you're deserving. You've learned your lessons kind of energy. Okay, and so, yeah, there's a very strong connection here. This one is playing out in a verbal energy, so communication, words of affirmation, and that's why the first thing that came to mind was forgiveness, because it feels like a request, some kind of verbal energy. And it could easily be engagement. It could be a kind of engagement where the woman takes the lead role in this situation. But overall, there's a sense of safety and security and feeling protected. It's a mature love. It's mature love that has a lot of opportunity and promise to it. It's good news, and it's your dreams coming true. There's a lot of positive energy, movement, new things, a sense of messages. It could be text messages. It could be some kind of just plain curiosity. It could be somebody who's just very open and honest and frank with you. The signs that correlate with swords is Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, and it could be possibly somebody with brown hair and brown eyes. All right, so let's see what your Romance Angels has to say. I haven't used this deck for a while. Let's see what the Romance Angels. So keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. So first we're getting messages mostly from spirit, right? And then we might dive into the messages from this person. We have your affirmator. Well, let's do your affirmators later. Okay, and so messages from spirit. We also have from the romantic fairy, we have a soulmate. So that goes together. Like there is a soulmate coming through, but you may not be your usual type. He may be, or she may be different than what you expected, but you have found your romantic counterparts. And then from the Lovers Tarot, we have the Ace of Chalices. A lot of new energy coming through here again, and it's falling in love. So it's a beautiful feeling of finding the right one. It feels pleasurable, great conversation. It could be somebody, younger or older than usual, and a lot of spiritual energy, going back and forth here. And then you have from your Lover's Oracle, forgiveness. And that's what I was picking up on the Page of Swords. Stop focusing your energy on past events, for life is too precious to waste. You create your reality by what you think, dream, and imagine. So for fun, we're going to get a message from the affirmators, also spiritual, but with a little tongue-in-cheek. So you have wait and see, thoughts, and see, we're into the thoughts, the head. Thoughts love to wander into assumptions and race ahead to the future. But what if you told them to cool their jets and chill a sec? Today you get to put your mental chatter on pause, to take a breath and simply wait and see how things play out before you let your mind run a marathon of imagined scenarios. Wait, and you'll see that waiting and seeing was a lot more productive than wondering and worrying. Insert audible sigh of relief here. Anyway, so very good. So somebody coming through, you may jump to conclusions because they are not your usual type, and don't let that happen too soon. Give it a chance. Give it a little chance. And we have wholeness as well. I am complete, whole, and filled with love. I have everything I need. If I ask or look for more, I'm ignoring the love and gifts that are already in my life. Instead, I'll be grateful and acknowledge that anything else would be extra icing on life's cake. FYI, to whoever's listening, extra icing is totally welcome, as it's obviously the most delicious part. All right, so there you are. There is your basic messages from Spirit. Now let's try to channel into this energy, whether it's a past, present, or future person reaching out to you. Let's see what they might have to say. Or how about, first of all, what's coming next? No, wait. First of all, what are their intentions? Let's see, what is this person's intentions? How do they feel about themselves, about you, and or the situation, relationship? Ooh, see? Divine timing. So I feel that everything will fall into place at just the right time. And this is also a divine masculine too. I am your counterpart. I feel complete when I'm with you. You are the missing piece. We travel our life path together. Okay. All right, from the Love Tarot, I'm just taking from the red group. Let's see. Anything from the red group for you? From the Love Tarot. Pardon my Band-Aid. By the way, it's Jessie from Toy Story. Can you see her? It's so bright. Okay. Oh my goodness, no, it's very bright. And you got no one compares. No matter how many people I've met and experiences I have, there's no one who compares to you. Aww. So this could be somebody you already know, but if it is somebody in the future, this is what they will feel like, while they're with you. So just realize that that's another way to look at it. All right, let's see what else. Maybe it's a twin flame, so we're going to take one from the twin flame oracle, the red section. If anything wants to come out. No guarantees here, because it may not be a twin flame, but maybe. Oh, you've got, I'm tired of being away from you physically. I'm trying to process, depending where you're from. I'm trying to process my fears so I can come back to you. Oh, okay. Very nice, very nice. All right, now let's see. Let's get some lyrics involved here. Every day I hold you with my inner child. Oh, very nice. These are some more lyrics or titles or general feels. There's red ones in here too, but I mixed them all up. Okay. Oh, I want to write your name in the sky. This is Marry Me, Amber. All right. And a final message from your person. Divine love messages. Hey, baby, I was thinking of you. I want to be the reason you smile. Oh, that's nice. And then let's do a little sprinkle of the Disney charms. Let's see what Disney character comes out, if any. Okay, grabbing this. Okay, so we have a baby. Somebody could be, this is like full grown. So this feels a little more like child. Like we have the bell, and we have the camera, which means to me like you may be sharing videos or doing something where you see each other on social media. You may have gone through a period of ghosting, but that's over now. The masculine could be a bit of a Jack Skellington, kind of unusual. Like it starts off, this person, keep an open mind. You may have been sort of one or the other of you may have been sort of stuck in your castle, not really going out very much, but I think that's about to change. And Tinkerbell is here bringing the pixie dust to change things. And I feel like the shoe, you don't have to be the old woman in the shoe. You could be the fancy woman dressing up and going out. So I feel like a little bit of dress up is what this shoe represents. Dating maybe, or getting dressed up to be with this person on a special occasion. All right, so there's number one. Let's go to another pile, and you can come with me if you want to. Please hit the subscribe button if you're new, and the thumbs up if you are if you like it, and share it if you want to share it with friends. And okay, so I'm moving on. Ooh, I just hit 1111 a minute ago. And you chose pile number 2. All right, so you chose the Page of Pentacles. The little sneak preview there. The Page of Pentacles represents material things, and it could be a proposal with a ring and the whole works. It could also represent commitment, and it feels also very tangible and cozy and touchable. There seems to be a real physical connection here. Okay. It's definitely a safe and secure feeling. It's solid messages. It's beautiful news. It's manifesting dreams into reality, the tangible. It's practical. It's earth signs like Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn, and could be people with dark hair and eyes. And it also feels just like a sense of feeling alive. All right, now let's see what your romance angels is. And you have romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. So this first section is going to be messages from the universe, basically. All right, and then what's next in your love life? From the romantic fairy, a perfect match. You complete each other in the most harmonious way. And we have another tarot, the Love Tarot. And what does this say? This one is the Lovers. So it does feel like a really beautiful, harmonious match. You may have already found the one, and if you have, then there's sort of this leveling up, this feeling of extra connection and closeness with your person. If you haven't found the one, then you may actually find the one this year. In 2025. It could also be very passionate and erotic kind of energy. It could be a physical, sentimental harmony. It could be an emotional turning point in your relationship. So if you've been dating or seeing somebody, this could be the night where you consummate your love or something like that. All right, and speaking of consummate your love, you saw this one, and this one is sexual union. So Spirit is saying, honor the place in one another where you are one eternal soul, for there you will find true bliss. And we have now the affirmators, which are really fun, humorous ways of looking at things. And you have the perfect match again. So congratulations, you've gotten your and everyone else's wish. This is an auspicious sign that a healthy, authentic relationship is either here or on its way. This is the sort of relationship where you don't have to compromise, settle, sell out, or otherwise be a non-you. This is a relationship anchored in truth and love that neither party will have to hide their farts from. Smells like a special duo. All right, and then to go with it, we have commitment. Okay, so perfect harmony, this spread here. This says, I willingly accept that it's safe to topple my walls and commit completely to a relationship. It might be one that's already here or one that's on the way. Either way, those walls have got to go. Without them, I can go further, feel freer, and love bigger than ever before. Bonus, no walls means I save a lot of money on picture frames. That's for sure. All right, I'm going to open the window again. I mean the blinds. All right, and so now let's see. We're going to start the next section, and the next section is what are their intentions? Or it's kind of like, how do they feel about you, themselves, and or the relationship, situationship? I mean, at any time during the year, at the beginning of the year, when you meet them, or whoever this is, you just see what comes out, and it'll resonate. It'll make sense. Oh, okay. Speaking of reaching out, I feel like I'd like to give you a call. The sound of your voice is irresistible. Next, a message from the Love Tarot, just the red cards. Let's see what comes out for you. Wild side. There's a side to you I haven't seen and want to. I want to see you let loose and get wild. Let's have some fun. All right. Next we have from the Twin Flame Oracle from the red section as well. And if nothing comes out, that's okay. But maybe it's a twin flame, maybe not. Whoa. Here we go. I've never felt love like this before. The depth of it can be inspiring, but also overwhelming. Let's get some lyrics going. Okay, you've got, you're like a shooting star in the rain. Oh, forever trusting who we are. Is that it? Wow, very nice. This was from the Enchanted Kiss, and this from the Enchanted Embrace, and both of them are kind of love lyrics and titles and love feels, love words, kind of affirmations, affirmating messages. Maybe not all affirmating messages. Some of them are little blues. Sometimes you got the blues. Okay, let's see what we got. I would be honored to meet you. Very nice. And from Divine Love Messages number 3 by Queen Sugar is your final message. Oh, that was fast. All right. Oh, I lost you once and I'm not going to lose you again. I just want us to get away from the noise. So I feel like, if this doesn't resonate in this particular lifetime, it could also be that you had a past lifetime where you might have lost each other, or, you may have a soul contract where you promised each other you'd find each other in the next life. So that's very possible here. So let's get some charms. This is my Disney charms. Let's see what Disney characters come out. And yes, we have Sally. So we had Jack in the first pile, And here we have Jasmine and Belle and the castle. So it could be somebody's moving. It could be a same-sex situation, possibly for some people out there. Or, you know, non-binary, whatever you want, you know, however you want to identify, that's all good. There is this feeling of, yeah, it's kind of feeling like moving up in the world, like leveling up, trying different things, maybe exploring different things that you haven't tried before. So that's possible as well. And so with Belle, it's like walking into the room with love, leading with love, not with walls up, but with a heart wide open. Jasmine is confidence, like more material confidence. She can run the show. And Sally just learns a lot about herself. You know, she's delicate and fragile, but she learns to stand up for herself. And she has faith in positive outcomes. So those seem to be messages that will be good for you this year as well. All right, so I hope you like that. If you like that, give it a thumbs up. Feel free to comment below. Subscribe if you're new, and if you're not, then thank you for coming back if you're a subscriber. And if you're not a subscriber, I appreciate you subscribing. Hit the bell for notifications. And yeah, and you can check out any of the other piles as well. So I'm going to move on to the next one now. And here is pile number 3 with the Page of Cups. So this Page of Cups could be singing a song, speaking some poetry, maybe just lovingly staring into somebody's eyes for long periods of time, and it's not awkward because time stands still and it's like floating away into the cosmos of love. That's what it feels like to be with a Cups person. Okay, so that could represent cup signs out there, like Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. It could be brown hair, blue eyes. This is a romantic dreamer. It's pillow talk too, so it's like cuddling together and saying, whispering sweet nothings into each other's ear. These are endearments for sure. Courtly ways too, and manners, good manners. It could be a proposal. It's love language, and so maybe deciding what your love language is. It's also mixed with intuition and psychic connection too, like being able to complete each other's sentences and not even have to ask what you're thinking because you just know. Yeah, and there's a lot of artistic energy flowing, and a lot of faith, and a lot of sensitivity and sentimental energy, and just an understanding, and everything coming from the heart. There's a lot of loving and giving energy here too. Wow, so it's very sweet. Let's see what your Romance Angels has to say. We have, let go of control issues. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. So this is very interesting that maybe, you know, even in a loving romantic situation like this, there could be something that's stopping the flow of this love energy, or stopping. They're too much controlling and not enough letting go. Let's see what else. Let's see what your romantic fairy is. Healing connection. Your romance will transform your life. So there's a lot to learn here, and the more you learn about each other, the more your life transforms. Your other tarot card is from the... What is this one called? This one is the Heart Tarot, of course, because it's a heart. The Heart Tarot. And so the Heart Tarot is the Seven of Chalices. So a lot of times when we see the Seven of Cups or Seven of Chalices, we think of choices and sometimes illusion or imagination or having a decision. In this particular deck, though, it has a very sweet message. It's victory and aspirations. Its courtship finally sees a happy ending. Its problems are solved, and a sentimental victory is won. And there's harmony with the values of your own soulmates. So you're in a very harmonious energy, and it's back to this staring at each other into each other's eyes kind of energy. So very sweet. Let's see now. Now this first group here is mostly going to be from Spirit, and we have another Spirit message from the Lover's Oracle, and it says transformation. Your relationship with one another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transforms all things. So that makes a lot of sense. Depending on where you are in a love relationship, situationship, there is going to be a transformation. Let's see what the affirmators say. The affirmators will put a little humor and lightheartedness on the situation. And we have levity. Laughter is the best legal medicine. And it looks like it's time for you to take a sweet, sweet hit off of it. When someone annoys you or a plan goes awry, try finding something funny in there. And if you if you ever feel like the butt of the joke, remember that the only difference between someone laughing at you and someone laughing with you is that in the first version, you're not laughing. You always have the option. So opt to laugh, opt to lighten up. It's legal in almost 200 countries. Very nice. Okay. So I laugh a lot, I try to find the humor in everything. And even in tarot, and Spirit is always trying to make me laugh. And the angels too, especially Michael. He's very cheeky. All right, and then you have harmony. I know in my heart that when something is right, it feels easy and breezy, even though that sounds cheesy. With this in mind, I banish all stress, insecurity, and tedious work from my relationships. Then I invite harmonious relationships into my life and let them show up on their own time. Easy breezy things are rarely punctual. And there you go. So if you're kind of in a desperation mode, you gotta let go. Just let go of that, let go of control of the timing of things, because something's about to happen, and it really happen in a very sweet and harmonious way, and that's going to transform your life and heal your hearts. All right, now let's get into some messages from your person. This could be past, present, or future. First, we're going to look into how do they feel about you, about themselves, or the relationship. And we have adventurous. Fly me to the moon. Let's go into the unknown together. I'm ready to try new things with you. Do you trust me? And the love tarot. Let's see what they have to say. If anything comes out from the red section of the love tarot. This lighting is so bizarre. Like it rained, and then it's cloudy, and then it got really sunny, and then it got cloudy again. Well, I'm so sorry, but it's nature. What to do. I could do it at night, I suppose, with a light on. I might be doing that later. Run away. Would you pack a bag and meet me in Hawaii? Yes. I just want to get away from the world and be alone with you. Yeah, and if you're paying, I am there. Yes, so that sounds really nice. I love that. I hope you find that one that you just vibe with like crazy and they want to take you to Hawaii. That sounds really nice. Of course, it could be the one you're already with. A lot of you are already in beautiful established relationships. This one is just saying new things are happening in your relationship. Got to let go of that kind of staring at yourself all the time and just see sometimes where things go. But yeah, like maybe a vacation would be a nice way to level things up for you guys. So if you're a twin flame or you would like a twin flame, this is the twin flame oracle and the red section. So let's see what this has to say. You don't have to, have a twin flame, but this can be just romantic messages. I want to hold you in my arms and feel our bodies unite as one. Yeah, in Hawaii? Okay. Let's get some lyrics to go with that. What will they be singing to you? What will you hear on the radio? Maybe this will come down. Ooh, I drown in your memory. That's interesting. Maybe somebody you do know from the past. I'm going to get another one because I feel like I need more information here. Okay, this is Okay, there's a log on the fire and it burns like me for you. So I think I'm getting more information. The vision that was planted in my brain still remains. Okay, yes. And here's some more love lyrics. Ooh, you are so beautiful to me, which is not really love lyrics. It's just kind of a compilation of songs that talk about person's beauty. But this is the Enchanted Embrace, and this is the Enchanted Kiss. Yeah. And so those are just more ways of speaking love. And sometimes love speak comes from love songs. And it doesn't have to be even a love song. It could be just any song. So let's get our final message. All right, and it's from the Divine Love Messages number 3 by Queen Sugar. What do they want to say? The way the wind blows, it feels like sometimes I'm at the beach. It almost sounds like waves outside. With the airplanes flying and the wind blowing, sounds like I'm at the beach. I'm in Hawaii. Ooh, I want to kiss you. Very nice. All right, so let's get your charms. I'm going to get the Disney baby charms. Let's see what prince or princesses come out. Or other. Oh, that's a lot. Okay, we have the castle, and the tower. We have Aladdin and Ariel, the Little Mermaid, and Rapunzel, and Belle. And we have Sleepy, somebody sleepy, and a magic carpet ride. And video. So it's very possible that somebody could be taking a trip this year for sure. Either going to see your person or traveling with your person. It does seem like a lot of videoing, video and camera and selfies and sharing things on social media with each other, and also while you're on vacation or while you're traveling. And it feels very magical, feels happy. It feels like you won't get a lot of sleep because you'll be very busy with your love. It feels also like friends too, and it feels like there's several different kinds of girls out there connecting with different people. Some of them could be same-sex relationships. Some could be opposite sex. I feel like the castle could be moving into a better place, or moving in, that the happily ever after. It often has like a castle to kind of emphasize the happily ever. But also it could be some people that might be stir crazy within their castle, like Rapunzel, like needs to get out and see the world. Aladdin, he provides that for Jasmine. She wants to get out of her castle and see the world, and he's like, I can show you the world, shining, shimmering, splendid, so he's out there ready to show you the world. Or vice versa, or you're the one that's doing that for the other person. The bell represents leading with love, and Rapunzel is kind of adventures, and the Little Mermaid is about speaking your voice. So don't trade anything. Like, just kind of make sure you hold your boundaries. You don't need to trade your tail in for anything. You don't need to agree to anything just to catch the man. Don't fall into a desperation feeling. Just be yourself. And if you're the guy, or however you want to see yourself, because male, female, man, woman, a masculine and feminine energy is usually what I'm picking up on. And sometimes I put pronouns on it unintentionally, but to identify. But really, it's up to you how you see yourself. But I definitely feel like one person is let me show you the world energy, and the other person could be a variety of things, like trying to get out of the castle, but leading with a heart of love. And not necessarily all the same people. Like, could be a bunch of different people out there vibing with these different energies. So like the Little Mermaid may not resonate with a lot of you. Could be just some of you who sometimes give in too easily, or don't remember to speak their voice. And I feel like it could also represent, yes, you speak your voice, because it could be It could be the mermaid at the end of the story where she learns her lessons and she has her tail and her voice. It's like she's got the icing on the cake, you know, she's got it all. So that's also possible. Anyway, I hope you like that, and we can move on to the next reading. And if you like that, give it a thumbs up. Feel free to comment and share this, and subscribe if you're new, and hit the bell for notifications. But if you're not new, thank you so much. Double check your subscription and double check if you have that bell on so you can get notifications. And also, you know, if you don't get notifications, you can report it if you want to. I'm not saying you should, but sometimes weird things go on that I don't know about. But yeah, I definitely enjoy everybody here and you visiting and enjoying this channel and enjoying the readings. And I'll do a whole lot more, and feel free to comment what kind of things you're interested in. All right, I'm moving on to the next. And here's pile number 4. Woohoo, 4. I don't always do 4, well, rarely do 4 piles. So you have the Page of Wands, which is hot and exciting and red-haired and sassy and passionate. It often represents physical acts of love and a lot of activity, horse riding, I don't know, lots of, it could be wild to untamed, lots of desire goes behind the wands. If you resonate with more than one pile, maybe you come from another pile and this one is the sexy energy that you are looking for. But it's very enthusiastic. The Page of Wands is eager to please. There's a lot of movement in this one, as well as the Page of Swords. We have the woman on top, so there's maybe a stronger dynamic feminine energy here, or she could be a female that's the dominant masculine. But there's a lot of passionate expression, a lot of potential, new starts, messages of the heart, taking risks and being creative. And there's a charismatic energy here. It could be a lot of like actor energy or vloggers or speakers of, you know, showmen and people like that, performers, confident, outspoken people, unharnessed, and fire signs like Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. And again, a lot of redheads in this category, maybe with green or blue eyes. Okay, and then we have what is your Romance Angels Oracle? Passion, of course. I don't know why I got goosebumps, but I got goosebumps on this one. Okay, allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Oh, and my version of that in my deck in the Romantic Fairy has to do with your heart and soul singing with joy. And it could be a song that connects you to, or you're getting a song. But your Romantic Fairy is burning desire. Flames of passion ignite. So this is definitely the passionate pile here, the sexy pile. Somebody wants to... So sometimes, like, you could be reading a pile and it says, you know, you might take it to the next level or whatever, and then you pick this pile as well. This is the next level that we may have been talking about. All right, and this, by the way, the first section is going to be like, is spirit telling you things, giving you clues to your romance. And this is, you know, past, present, or future people. So if you don't know this person, if this is not something that seems to be happening, it still could happen in 2025, of course. But also it could be a leveling up of an existing relationship or situationship. So we have from the Lovers Oracle, we have Embrace. This is definitely the love sexy pile. Through each other, you find the missing pieces. And we have the World, and this is from the Heart Tarot. So the World in a lot of decks, I see it as, you know, the rapture, right? The rapture, orgasms, apexes, climaxes. You know, this is very passionate. This is somebody you're very sexually compatible with. It's also triumphs and realizations, and it's saying destiny manifests itself in apparently these amazing encounters. This is the triumph of love, and it might have been something that was happening for a while, and now it's actually turning into a physical moment or a bond, something very gratifying, a gratifying realization of sentimental plants. So it could really tie into the sentimental energy of the cups that came in another pile, where, you know, there's all this poems and courtship and foreplay, and then this is the culmination. So that's possible too. But it could be, you know what, it could be, I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with just having that sexy relationship with somebody, and maybe that's all it is, you know, that's okay too, you know, I have no judgment on that. I'm a Scorpio after all. So here are some affirmator cards to put a lighthearted laughter on that. We have sensuality. Embracing sensuality doesn't necessarily mean you're a middle-aged swinger. It simply means you're savoring one of the coolest aspects of being alive, sensory input. It's time to get decadent and reward yourself with gifts for the senses. You could drop a wad of cash on champagne and chocolate, or you could tune and enjoy the incredible gifts around you, the taste of an orange, the sounds of the forest, the texture of corduroy. I don't know, your life. The point is, it's time to savor whatever your senses can grab hold of, even if that means you're being sensual. Gross. Okay. And let's see what else. Pleasure. What's going on here? If you're not going to be with a person of interest that you're interested in a sexual way, then maybe it's a lot of taking care of your own self, right? In sensual ways. So pleasure is, I give myself permission to feel pleasure, and I let that pleasure rush into my life in a decadent display of over-the-top abundance. Then I realize that pleasure has been waiting at my door for a long time. It's just that pleasure doesn't knock on doors because loud noises aren't super pleasant. Oh, that's funny. Okay. So there is your messages from Spirit. I feel like, again, a little bit lightheartedness goes a long way. Singing and releasing, you know, fun, lighthearted, childlike energies can really attract this beautiful energy coming through. So find the pleasure within your own life. Now let's see what kind of messages your person has to give. This is the Love Tarot, so this is the red section. Just picked one section from, should have done that, put different colors for each pile, but makes it more equal this way. Picking out from the red section, anything from the Love Tarot that your person wants to say to you, past, present, or future person of interest, current. Now, if you are in a current relationship, your love life could just be sparking big time. Like you could just be having this big attraction this year with your person. I mean, it'd be nice. I've had that. I you know, there's times where, well, anything. Let's see. There you go. You are my soulmate. It must be written in the stars because you most definitely are my destiny. We belong together. All right. So it's not just a physical attraction. There is a spiritual kind of connection as well here. Soulmate or twin flame. Let's see. This is the red section of the Twin Flame Oracle. InTuit Twin Flame Oracle. Let's see what the message here might be. Okay. You've got, romantic messages. I long for your kisses and your touch. Well, it looks like that's going to be happening. Kisses and touches. Could be a lot of fantasy here too, or remote touching and kissing. So let's see what your This one is called Enchanted Kiss, and it's exclusive to me, but it's got some lyrics, mostly 90s songs. So the water is dark and deep inside this ancient heart. You will always be a part of me. Wow. And here's the Enchanted Embrace. Also lyrics, and sometimes titles, and sometimes just neither, just a mix of things. I don't know. I was trying to come up with my own message deck. I was feeling challenged, so I leaned into music to help me. I don't know how these people do it with all their creativity. Oh, okay, just do you. All right, well, that's not enough. We have to know more. They enjoy seeing you do things to yourself, maybe. But also seeing you be you. Seeing you do your thing and stand out and be the amazing person that you are. Until we can come together, just do you. Can you feel my love? Anything else? I'm sorry, I keep going with this one, but okay, here we go. Oh, your hair shimmers in the moonlight. Okay, so I feel a kind of a distance that could be overcome this year because it feels like the tangible is actually happening. But there's a lot of passion, a lot of fire, and it could be a lot of desire and imagination, but maybe not as, maybe it doesn't turn into tangible. Maybe if you picked the tangible pile though, maybe it will turn tangible. Let's get one final message. All right, and here is Divine Love Messages number 3 by Queen Sugar. What do they want to say? Oh, I missed one. I've waited lifetimes to find you. Yes, this connects to a different one where it felt like a soulmate from a past life coming through. I'm not sure if I did this for pile 3, but for you, better late than never. So this is, how do they feel about you, about themselves, and or the relationship or situationship? Ooh, Divine Feminine. I am in awe of your strength and aware of our mirroring. You are my counterparts. Very nice. All right, so now let's get some charms. Before they get up and run off, I just want you to see my little fan party, my fan club over here. This is my plastic charm collection that has Disney charms in it and baby charms. So we got the tower, which is not the bad tower, but like tower of feeling like stuck indoors, like you want to get out. Ooh, you've got the Divine Masculine here. You got 2 masculines. They maybe 2 masculines interested in you, or 2 sides of a masculine personality. And then here's a feminine here, and we got a smile on the face. That's good. And either bubble bath or champagne or something, stepping out. You know, going out on the town or dressing up cute. So Jack Skellington, he has an interesting character arc. You know, he learns a lot about himself, and you know, to be happy with you know, it's kind of like being happy with what he has. You know, the grass is not always greener on the other side, but also kind of like just learning who he is a little bit, learning to see the value in things and the real things, you know. And then the Beast definitely goes through a huge arc and he turns into a prince in the end. So he has a major transformation. So both of these masculine characters are people that may still be evolving, may still be going through some things. You know, they could have like those moments, they're like, you know, where they pull away and they're like, you do you, you know. Or they could lead with their passion and their sexuality because that's what's familiar to them. but I feel like this is somebody that is deeper than just their sexuality, and there's a lot more to them. And I think you might get to see more of that part of them. You get to see how they transform, how they change, how they become better people, or different people, or more developed people. And then the Little Mermaid here, you kind of have to be aware of yourself while this is happening. You be an individual, separate, but yet you can be connected to you, or if you're the woman, or if you're the masculine, however you want to see it. So the feminine here, the mermaid, needs to find her voice and be sure to set her boundaries, and she doesn't have to trade her tail. And it's not important to it's like she doesn't have to give it all away for the love of someone. She's allowed to have her own space and her own place and her own individuality separate from the person. I don't know why, but I'm feeling kind of like to express this twin flame energy, because may or may not be here, but it feels like it needs to be spoken. So we have these two rocks, and supposedly, the beginning of love, we were split into pieces, and we've been working our way to come back together. But you know what? We've been working fine on our own separately, and sometimes that's really important, to just feel really good and whole within yourself before you try to come together with your other half. And I think there could be a chance where this is the year where the two parts are really feeling good individually, and so it's not toxic. It's a healthy relationship. It's a healthy coming together. So don't be afraid if it's sexual. It doesn't necessarily mean player energy or just, a fling energy. It could be the sacred union coming together here, possibly. You just never know. But I definitely sense a strong transformation in the masculine here. So I hope you like that. Thumbs up if you like that. Feel free to make a comment. Love your comments. Read them all the time. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, and if you're not, thank you so much for being a part of this channel. Also, if you I had my list of members I was going to read off. Let's see where that is. So yes, subscribe, like, join, all those good things. And finally, if you want to become a member, it's super easy. You hit the join button, which doesn't make you a member automatically. It just shows you the levels and the tiers. You get some great free readings, badges and emojis, and we have a lot of fun with them when we go live and share these cute little emojis. And so here are my also happy holidays if you're still in the holiday season. So my YouTube members, as of now, we have the Platinum Pixies at Cheryl Borelli and Claudia Lane, and Golden Fairy Wolfie Baby Doll, and Full of Faith Mary Joy, and Twin Flame Luisa Silva, and all my Sparkles of Light, Maurice, Denise, Divine Goddess, Gloria, Rainbow, Half Medium, Divine Pearls, check out her channel, Patricia, Miss Fred, Giggles, Terry, and finally No Name, who I don't know who that is, but they've been with me a long time, so thank you, No Name, whoever you are. This is a pleasure to do this with you, and please check out other piles if you feel called to it, and I will be back with more 2025 readings and your January reading as soon as possible. I may go into 2025 a little bit, hopefully not. Things do get busy for me at the end of the year, but I'm going to do my best to get out some more readings, and I'll see you there at the pick a cards, and I'll also see you during the lives on Tuesdays and Fridays. Until then, faith, trust, and pixie dust. And oh, by the way, I'm so sorry for my little... She says bye.